Hi there, I'm Colette from the Collective.
And I'm Catherine with Synchronicity Energy Healing.
Hey, here we are. Today's episode, we're going to talk about full moon energy. I'm going to pull some cards, and then Catherine is going to assist in releasing any energy that we need to release since it's a full moon. So, with the tarot cards, I will talk about hopefully whatever we're releasing, and then Catherine will clear that out for us.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, well, let's get right into it. I already shuffled my cards before I came on here. I had a feeling like Catherine and I sometimes will have, a topic or whatever, but today I was like, Catherine, I don't think about anything. And then we talked about the full moon, and we were like, that sounds like a great thing because energy has been very weird. Am I right?
Yeah, it has been. So I'd be interested to hear how you guys are feeling with this full moon. I know in previous messages we've talked about, all the good things coming in and, things that you may be feeling and the energy is just being high. And so I'd really be interested if you'd be willing to share, maybe comment and share how you guys have been feeling, what you're thinking with this full moon kind of thing. So.
Yes, please always share. We love to hear it. Not a Pentacles coming out again. I was telling Catherine I saw like a million Pentacles when I was shuffling. It was weird. Um, excuse me. Talk about release. I think I'm gonna go with the sign deck. That sounds like a good time. Signs, signs, everywhere signs. We've got two major arcanas, by the way, out of three cards. Oh my God, this is like the third or fourth time I've seen 23 today. And my birthday's 8/23, so I've seen 8/23, but this is like the fourth time I've seen 23. So 23 might be significant for some folks. There's another three. 14/13, that's my mom and dad's birthday. That's crazy. Birthdays might be significant then. But sorry, I got sidetracked. What was I saying before that? Oh, there's a moon, a sun and a moon. And this literally says moon. The synchronicities are synchronicity, everybody. Wow. So Catherine noticed we both have the sun and the moon on our shirts.
Let's see if I can get mine on there. Yeah.
And literally, the sun came out and glad my hand's in the way. And I mean, we've got a full moon. So even if the moon didn't show up. But oh, I was saying two major arcanas out of three cards is very significant. When you see um, multiple major arcana cards, that means there's a change coming. And this is what we've been talking about, Catherine, is change. We've got a change on the horizon. Um, as far as healing is concerned, for sure, because we've got a healing card here. It feels like big energetic healing happening. Um, King of Pentacles reversed with moon, emotions, angel numbers, confirmation, and it says 12, 12, 11, 11. And there's an 11 card that I just happened to peep when I looked over. So you might be seeing double digits. Numbers are very significant, obviously, because I was just talking about how I kept seeing 23 today of all days. The spot 272 Serendipity Boulevard.
I like that.
Confirmation. So yeah, I know. So what's the confirmation? We've got emotions and we've got the King of Pentacles reversed though. So the King of Pentacles would be out of that arcana, the ruler, right? But he's in reverse and he's got money in his hand. So you might have been struggling with the material realm, which Catherine and I were just actually discussing, the both of us saying,
Yeah.
okay, money, where are you? Let's whatever, let's have it. So what you might be releasing this full moon, some of you, it's going to be different. So you're going to have to take what resonates. Okay. I don't know if I said that at the beginning. I don't think I usually say that on here, but I think you have to this one because I feel like a lot of you are going to be releasing whatever emotions, like mixed emotions you have towards money in the material realm. And you're going to start seeing signs, confirmations of this new found wealth. And I don't want you to think of it as money is going to come raining down on you. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. But you might be struggling over a bill, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to pay the bill. I got to pay the bill. But then somehow you get that money back. Like, you don't know how you got that money back. Don't worry about how you got it back. That's exactly what you want is the flow of money. You
Yeah.
don't want to have this like loss of money. Like, how am I going to get this money back? You want to have the flow of money. And that's what you've been healing and working towards for some of you. So this full moon is about releasing your ideas and your emotions tied to what money looks like, the fear of money, the lack of money, the lack mindset, I should say, of money. Okay, that's really good. And then we've got this Empress with medical staff healing. So some of you might be releasing a medical issue. You could be releasing like a big, like I'm seeing, Catherine, I don't know about you, but like a big, this feels like a breath, like something from the gut coming out and just you releasing the weight of the world. And it
Yeah.
could be like not even health issues, but maybe it's just healing. Like you're just like, oh, I can breathe, I can relax, I can, rest. Like I was telling Catherine, I've been needing a lot of rest. Maybe you feel like you're not getting enough or you can't get enough of it, just take that. And I've got a tingling in the back of my head. Just take it and chills now. Take the rest. Please take the rest, whatever you need right now, because you are just exhaling after a huge, long, um, long road of healing. This is the best way I can say it, Catherine, right? I mean, are you picking up
Yeah.
on that? I don't know
Yeah.
how
I
else to
would
say it.
also say, along with that, is the rest could also be your body feeling what's coming in because it is so imminent. Um, so, whatever is coming in is likely going to be very different, very new, very big compared to like what your ordinary life is now. And for that to come in, your body's already sensing that and your body's already feeling it. And so you're going to need the rest. You're going to probably maybe not eat as much, or maybe you're constipated, maybe you're not constipated, maybe you can't stop going to the bathroom. I don't know. But your body's already feeling the stuff that's also coming in. So you're releasing whatever's lingering left, right? That little bit that's kind of just like, let's go. But then your body's already feeling what's coming in. And so it kind of feels like a double whammy is what it feels like.
And maybe that's why you need the extra rest. And you said imminent, and my mind went because whenever I've heard that word, it's not a good thing. So this is an actual really good thing that's coming. And I know you know that based off of what Catherine said, but when I heard the word imminent, I went, oh God, it sounds like a fairy tale that you got the evil stepmother like coming for you. But no, this is a good imminent like thing coming that we're really excited about. So
Yeah.
take all the rest you need and make sure you're taking care of your body extra, I would say too, Catherine, right now for sure.
Yeah.
So you can make room for that. um, and then we've got the sun reversed with lotus flower enlightenment. So wherever you're seeing, you might be seeing this last group. I mean, you could resonate with a couple of different ones too, I should say, not just one, but I'm feeling very much like this group, this group, this group. Um, you might be feeling like you're getting rained down on hard with things like challenges, like not necessarily because the sun reverse can be very depressive. I mean, maybe you felt depressive, I don't know, but I feel like you're going to come to the end of this cycle being enlightened. You're going to say, "Oh, I understand now. I've got
Yeah.
chills why this happened. I know this needed to happen because I had to make room for this, or because I wanted something more, or because, whatever the case is for you." But yeah, I feel like every group is probably going to feel like it's been a lot. Like that's going to reign true for all groups. But I just had a memory thing pop up for Facebook. So past stuff might be coming up for you. It definitely was for me. It's going to be different for everybody. That's why I think we have three different groups here. But I definitely feel like you've been climbing a big mountain and you're going to get to the top of it and you're going to say, okay, it wasn't all for naught. Like, I get to be happy now, and maybe it was a lot for me, but I feel really like I've learned a lot of things that are going to carry me forward. And I'm glad that I stuck it out instead of like let the devil win or let my depression stop me or let whatever it was that came between you and this thing get in your way. There's like a sense of relief coming through for sure. And I feel like I want to just real quick, Catherine, if you're okay with it, pull a couple more here that have nothing to do with this. Just kind of, I think we need a laugh or something after this this big message. Even though it was short, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like how many times did your soul leave the meeting? I'm just saying. Okay, treating drama as therapy. Chaos addiction, misprocessing. So for a lot of you, and I resonate with this too, I was literally thinking about this. Catherine, I feel like we've talked about this a million times, okay, where you're like, everything feels okay. Let me try to find something wrong,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's got to be something wrong. So don't get yourself caught up in that with this new energy that's coming through because that's what you're supposed to be releasing is like, okay, everything was shit. Yes, everything was shit for you, but that's not the case now. And it hasn't been for a while, actually. Do you feel that, Catherine? It's been pretty good for a while, but I mean, with the challenges, like understandable, but you've had a lot of better things in your life.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me at least, it's been quiet. Like, when I haven't talked to somebody in a while and they're like catching up and they're like, "Hey, how's life going?" I'm like, "It's great. It's quiet. Like, I don't have drama. Like I'm sure I could find it, right? Find the right person to talk to find it, but like in my own little circle that I like keep my bubble around. I like, yeah, it's quiet and it's nice and it like at first was eerily good, right? Like you said, you're kind of waiting for the shoe to drop. Like there's a catch to this, right? Um, but I mean, we've been in this house for a year now, and while that whole transition was a nightmare for me, like the rest of it's been good. Like life has been so good since we moved to this house. And at first it was like, I don't know, what's the shoe? Like what's gonna happen? But it hasn't, and it's been good. And so it helps me believe that whatever's continuing to coming in, like I trusted my gut when I made the leap to leave corporate and do this, right? And it's been good. It's been fine. Spirit and my spirit guides have provided everything we've needed. We don't have a whole lot of extra, but we've had what we needed. Um, And so witnessing that for the last year makes it very hard to believe that if my guides are telling me that something is coming in and that success with my business is coming in and whatever, like it's hard to believe that it's not, you know? And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna back up a little bit because as for me, I find myself being like, okay, I get that you're telling me, right? That this stuff is coming in. But how long? Like, come on, right? Like it's been dragging on for so long, it feels like that it's kind of like it's never coming in, right? And so we've talked about this in the last podcast, but it very much feels like it just feels like a dream, right? Like it feels like it's not going to really happen. And now I forget where I was going with this. Um, Poop. What was I going to say? It was really good too.
And I'm trying to think, and I can't like where you were going. We were talking about your home or you were talking about your home and how you got, everything's working out for you and spirits got your back and your business is going to be successful.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gone. I'll have to try to think of it. Maybe I'm not supposed to share it. It was good though.
I was thinking that too. Maybe that's for you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. If it comes back, I'll share it, but I don't re it's like phew, right out of my brain.
Yeah. It's okay.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Okay.
You
I
want me
hope
to
this,
go back? Oh,
can you hear the fireworks?
no.
Okay, good. There's
Nope. Can't.
fireworks intermittently
Okay.
happening, so it's loud for me,
Success.
but yes, yay.
There we go.
So,
So I love that you kind of were talking about your experience because that made me think of, I don't think I even shared this with you. I don't even remember when it was. It might have been like a month ago, a couple weeks ago, but I was talking about something that happened in my life, and it was something that wasn't very enjoyable. But I recognized that I was kind of sharing it and it didn't feel good to me. And I didn't know why until just now. It's because it's the drama that I don't
mm,
want in my life, right? And not to say you shouldn't be able to share with your, like, whoever your Catherine friend is or, your significant other, these things, but you can tell when it's coming from that energy and you don't
yeah,
want to be sharing like that. Like, hey, I'm
yeah,
looking for some kind of response, or I'm telling you out of like looking for a little sympathy, maybe even. And I mean, it's again, those kind of things are okay because life is hard and connections are hard, but you don't need to keep it alive by telling Catherine and telling your significant other and then telling an acquaintance and then telling, like, that's the drama, right?
yeah,
Chaos addiction is real. And if you're living it long enough, like, that's all you know. And that's why you do it. So it's
yeah,
just catching yourself and going, wait, why am I sharing this? Is there a
yeah,
benefit? Like, does this feel good to share it? Because then I'm just replaying it in my head and I don't like it. So
yeah,
then
and
we've got,
perhaps I want
oh,
to tack on to that real quick.
sorry. Yeah.
Perhaps maybe like my brain fart and everything with the whole like not needing to share it. Don't share like whatever you're anticipating coming in. Like I'm sure that whatever chapter is
Mhm.
moving in for you, it's going to be different for everybody, obviously, but whatever's coming in is probably something that you're like, I can't talk about this with everybody because they're not going to understand. Don't force those conversations. It's something that I would keep near and dear to yourself and maybe like a good friend, like a Colette for me, or um, whoever like you feel, whoever like can fully understand on the level that you're manifesting or bringing stuff in because I get the feeling that whatever is coming in is a level of delusion that like not everybody is going to be able to comprehend, right? And so if you start to share with the wrong person or you get the drama or you get filled with doubt, you get criticism or whatever it is, or maybe they'll smile to your face and then like, you know, think or talk about it not around you, that's still energy that's being sent your way, whether they say it to your face or not. So, I would probably do good to try to keep it low key until it comes in.
Yes. Good. Yes. Good thought. I'm glad you said that. That's probably exactly why you didn't share or you forgot. Keep it to yourself. Yeah. Yellow and red are significant. So red is grounding energy and yellow is solar plexus energy, which is emotional balance and detox. Um, so that feels significant right now, but your soul left the meeting. disconnection, existential dread. See, you don't believe it's true. You think something's going to go wrong. Like, how can this get screwed up? But it literally, it can't, you can't screw it. At this point where you're at in the game, like, there's no going back. So you
Yeah.
can't screw it up. And that might be even scarier than like before when you were comfortable and, things were, I wasn't getting that thing yet, but now it's here and you can't, there's no turning back, which is good. Tears, what tears? Denial, emotional leak, pretense. So you might be, because emotions came up twice, you might be like extra emotional right now and kind of wondering what the deal is about that and just kind of let it out. And I would definitely sit with whatever you're crying about because it might be something you need to release before you truly move forward. So that's what I've got, Catherine.
Hmm. It feels so
No
heavy in my
going back.
chest.
It feels heavy in your chest. Oh no.
Yeah. Which means somebody somewhere that's going to listen to this, it probably feels that way for them too. Um, hmm, okay. Well, I will facilitate words. Words are hard. Facilitate a little bit of a clearing based around this. It feels like there's gonna be um stuff heart chakra related, definitely solar plexus like site and grounding. Your root chakra. It feels like there's fear. Um, a level of fear, whether it's around what you're in right now, maybe you're afraid of like the lack of finances or maybe the fear of what's coming in. You don't know what it is, so there's a level of fear that comes with that, or you don't know what you're going to be doing or how you're going to handle it, but you do, right? Um, so definitely feels like there's a level of fear that's going to be released with this as well. Um, so let's get into it. I will, just like last time, I did this. Hopefully you guys got to watch that one. I will walk you through what I'm doing. Um, and then uh I'll let you know when I'm done. So I'll talk a little bit about like kind of what areas I'm working on, and whatnot. So whatever you do to be comfortable. If you can't do that, it's fine if you're at work listening in the AirPods or whatever. But um just, be mindful and conscious of releasing and receiving during this session, no matter what you're doing right now. If you do have the ability to be still, I recommend it, but it's okay if not. So you can repeat after me if you'd like. You don't have to. I connect to my heart, my soul, and my higher self. I connect to God's divine energy, and I allow that energy to flow through me and cleanse me. Calling in spirit guides for the collective and ascended masters. Take in a deep breath and release, coming right into your heart chakra. So it very much feels like the weight of the world. So releasing the need to carry things that don't belong to you, releasing things that don't belong to you. This next chapter might also feel a bit heavier than it really is. So not having full clarity kind of adds an extra weight, and you just release that. Just flow with it. So let's release that extra weight, the concerns, the fear. You don't need to carry that. Excuse me. You don't need to carry all of the unknown and stuff. That's for your spirit guides. So release that and just flow. Feel like some release through the spine, energy flowing down through your spine, coming in. And releasing tension in your hips. Moving into the feminine womb space. Releasing some mother wounds here. Feels like criticism. Feels like doubt. Moving into some foot pain in the bottom of our feet. Now just remember, this might not all resonate with you. It's for the collective, so bits and pieces of it will resonate, others may not. This feels like there's release of tension with your tendons behind your ankles, leading down into your feet. We're going to go ahead and ground through your feet into Mother Earth, planting your feet firm into this new path that you're walking into, bringing energy back up, allowing you to stand tall in your authenticity. Coming up to the crown, clearing the space around there. Releasing any and all energy that doesn't belong to us or benefit or support our highest good and higher self. Releasing everything that doesn't support our highest timeline. And calling back our energy from all people, places, realms, and beings. Nobody has the authority to use or harvest our energy. Make sure you're breathing through this. Take some deep breaths to help release this. We're moving into your digestive system. Feels like some buildup, stomach cramps, maybe some constipation for some people. Drink some more water. Add more water to your daily lives. Um, Lemon, add some lemon to it as well, and some salt for electrolytes. One deep breath in and release. All right, when you're ready, you can open your eyes or come back in. Hope you guys are feeling okay. There was a lot of release there. I will say when I yawn, it's not because I'm tired. It's because I'm transmuting energy. I don't hold on to the stuff that I work on, you guys. And some of you might have noticed that I work specifically on your physical body. So there are healers that work with your energetic body only with your chakras and your energetic body, but I do both. And so a lot of times your I work specifically with your body parts, but those body parts are typically aligned with your chakras, and that kind of tends to go hand in hand with the healing and release. So as you're releasing from your digestive system, I believe that's your solar plexus that is working with that. So that makes sense because that's what was mentioned earlier. And so uh just know that it's all kind of like entwined. Even though I didn't specifically say your chakras, it kind of went in with it at the same time. So that was good.
Well, that was amazing. Can I say something actually
Of,
that I picked up on?
of course.
Well, so before we even got into the what you were doing, I was feeling like pain in my neck, in my shoulder. Like, and I feel like that's the collective because you said something about carrying the weight on your shoulders. So I was already feeling that before you went in, but the whole time, literally the whole time, like right here was really bad for me. And when you were talking about the mother wound, I feel like there was something connected. If anybody felt that pain, like specifically in like the shoulder blade, I feel like it was connected for some reason to the mother wound, and I don't know
Interesting.
why. Yeah, it was it like when you said mother wound, it like the pain was harder, I guess is what I could
Yeah.
say, because it was already bad, but it was just like that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So, but I felt it. So that you said spine before you said spine, I was really feeling it like in my shoulder blade. And then when you were talking about the head, like I felt you pretty much everywhere you said, but like the head and the shoulder blade, I feel like were like the big ones for me.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing
So
that.
great job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're so good at what you do. And I was watching you at the end, even though my eyes were supposed to be closed. And I'm like, you're literally like, I was watching your hands do this. And I'm like, she's literally our fairy godmother, just like doing these hand movements and
Yeah.
making things happen. And it's pretty freaking incredible.
Yeah. It's funny because I was having a conversation with a friend that does she's got like her own craft business where she makes things with like vinyl and stuff. And she was talking about her struggles with trying to get hers off the ground, and then my struggles with trying to get mine off the ground. And she was like, "Well, you don't have like physical things." I was like, "Well, that's kind of the problem. Like, for people that don't understand what I do, like they just think that I'm like waving my hands around and they don't see like what I'm doing, you know? Like they don't see it like I do. You know, I just have to like I have to convince you essentially, right, that
Mhm.
like I'm not just woo-wooing you into a scam."
Well, it's a
So,
good thing you're doing it here because people will be able to see
yeah.
firsthand that you're not. I mean, I can tell you, you might not believe me because I'm Catherine's friend, but I can tell you I've had many experiences with Catherine and she's helped me tremendously move my energy and whatever
Yeah.
I needed. So she's incredible. You should definitely book a session with her.
Well, thank
Absolutely.
you.
You deserve it. I could just see the success raining down.
Uh, just bring it in, make it rain. Something,
Making it rain,
right?
you know? That was good. That was a good, I feel like very insightful for everybody, including myself and you, I'm sure.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that was great. I'm glad we did that.
Me too. I would love to hear feedback on how this resonated with the reading, the healing, um, and really how I think because at the beginning I asked how you were feeling, and so feedback now would just be nice to hear. You don't have to, of course, but see if anything of it resonated and see if any of it made you feel better versus when we you first started the podcast. So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And then if you're uncomfortable saying anything in the comments, please feel free to email Catherine or myself or reach out, message us, whatever you need to do. I know it can be kind of weird and awkward when you're, exposing yourself if you don't want to. Like, we totally
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever you want to do. But yes, and let us know in the comments if you have any topics you want us to talk about. We've been kind of loose with it here lately. Part of it I feel like is my doing because I'm like, I don't want to pick a topic. But
I feel like it's
I think you guys have been enjoying the, readings and energy
yeah.
healing. So
I feel like we're at as a collective, there is a collective. I can't say it's everybody in the world, but that is just really feeling the energy. And if you're here listening to this and sitting this long and this far into this podcast, you're probably feeling the same way that we're feeling. And so I guess there is a level of like winging it to this right now. But it's very much an intuitive thing. There's my confirmation. It's an intuitive thing right now for us. We're just kind of feeling what like feels best for not only us, but like you guys as the collective. Um, so yeah, if there's anything like she said that you want to hear, just let us know. We'd be happy to put it into our one of our episodes. So yeah.
yep, and any likes, shares, comments, subscribers to our channels. We have YouTube, we have a YouTube channel, and then the Spotify. Super helpful and appreciated. That helps us continue to make this content. So
Yes.
thank you for everybody that watches and tells your friends about it.
Yay. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.